I been kicking it with Cøøg. 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 Got a lot of shit to lose. I been kicking it with Cøøg. 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 How'd I end up on the news? Ain't been following the rules. Ain't been following the rules. Yo. So this is very weird for me. I'm doing an interview outside of a venue. We're outside of aisle 5 for your first time performing in Atlanta, and it's a headlining show. How you feeling, Chris Patrick?
Honestly, this shit feel crazy. I can't even lie to y'all. I've never really been to Atlanta to perform before, but this is some fire-ass shit to be part of, for real.
Yo, can we talk about how Atlanta it is, too? You go into Raggarama next door. You grab this is a Ryan jersey?
Yeah, bro.
You got the jersey from Raggarama. It's very Atlanta tonight. How you feeling? How you feeling before the show?
I feel amazing. One of the things that I was doing with this tour, all the cities that we hit specifically, regardless of like statistics and shit, are really important to me because they all played a really good part in like this project that we do on tour with. Chicago is where I did a lot of my mixing. LA, I got a lot of production done. Atlanta, I was literally here regularly just getting all my work done and shit. And then obviously New York. So to be in Atlanta, one of the stops that helped make this project, it feels amazing.
Man.
Absolutely.
And how you feeling? Just like you got to do the sound check today. You can already tell it's gonna be incredible energy. Like before that, just take us through it.
For me, I woke up today and was just like, all right, let's kill shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't control anything outside of what I do when I get on that stage. And my mind is always focused and locked in on that shit. That's all I believe in. I can't really change shit else other than I'm gonna kill this shit. That's all I think about.
You were saying like right before we started recording that you used to do track and like even in the sports mode, like the pressure makes a great performance. How you feeling for tonight too?
Yeah, honestly, we had a couple little technical difficulties and stuff like that. Traffic was ass. I think I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. I don't know. He
like that.
He in his mood. Shout out Ice Spice.
Nigga, don't get me started about Ice Spice.
I love Ice Spice.
Yo, same.
You feel me? But I think today is one of those moments that kind of remind me of track because of how critical it is for me. At least I feel like the day's been kind of weird, but that's where I thrive. That's where I've always thrived. That's where I thrived in my life. That's where I've thrived in track. Whenever the pressure is the highest, that's when I usually perform my best.
Say that. So something like I love full circle moments. It's something that's full circle for me and like probably full circle for you. I got hip to your music because you have a track with Deontay Hitchcock.
Yeah, my dog, my brother.
So, yo, and now tonight, your first Atlanta show headline, and you have him on the fucking bill. How's that feel?
It's amazing, man. I say this every time. I've said this at every single show I've done typical shit without Deontay at. You know, Deontay is one of those people who really opened up an opportunity for me that I feel like genuinely did change my life. There's a bunch of other people, too, who opened the door on some real shit, but Deontay was one of the first people to extend a hand and say, like, yo, I fuck with you, bro. I think we could really do some wavy shit. It started off with 62 verses a day. We did that shit for 62 straight days. Shit. And it's just so happened that typical shit was day 2.
Damn.
You know, that's my brother.
That's fucking crazy.
Brother,
How's it feel to be like so like showed so much love by your peers? Like niggas who can rap their asses off. I see a lot of people who are in like incredible places right now always showing you love. Like how's that feel? Like as a hip hop purist.
You know what's funny? I appreciate it. I think it's very, very dope. But I don't even think about it no more. For
Really?
Yeah, bro. It used to be really, really cool. Getting a lot of love from people. And I still appreciate everybody who showed me love. Like, I'm always a fan of that stuff. But my mind is so locked in to the point where, like, I don't even see nothing no more. Like, I don't see the hate. I don't see the love. I see the love, for sure.
Of course,
for sure,
yeah.
But, like, I just don't think about it. It's like, if somebody showed me love, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter who it is. It don't gotta be a rapper. It be y'all showing me love. I'm gonna appreciate that just as much as I would have appreciated if a rapper showed me love. You know what I'm saying? If Drake came out and said, yo, you killing shit, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be geeked the fuck up. Don't get me wrong. I'd be geeked the fuck up.
For sure.
But, like, you know, I just appreciate people who show me love, for real. It's never really like who it is. It's just like if you take the time out of my day, rapper and non-rapper, you work a regular 9-to-5 job. Shout out 9-to-5ers, by the way. That shit hard as fuck. I know how it go. If you work a regular job, it don't matter. If you show me love, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I don't look for that shit, but it's just like if you show me love, I'm gonna show love back.
Facts.
All the way through. I don't care what it is you do.
Speaking of showing love, something I thought you did was really dope is, and I've seen you do throughout the whole tour, is you're making group chats, having people just interact amongst each other. Like, how did you come up with the idea, and like, why is it so important for you to engage with your fans the way you do?
So I'm a student of the game, always have been a student of the game. First time I ever got hip to fan engagement, I'm a fan of Jid, you know what I'm saying? I used to watch Jid comment and tweet everybody. That's why I learned that niggas look up their name to find the Twitter, their tweets and shit. So like, I told myself, if I ever get to a place like that, I want to be able to expand and do the same shit. That was back in 2016.
Okay.
We in 2022 now, 2023, I'm sorry. And I do that shit regularly. I'm big on fan engagement because I know for a fact, without the fans, there is no Chris Patrick. Like, Chris Patrick is no different than a nigga outside on the block rapping his ass off.
Facts.
It's just that over here, there's a community that really fucks with me, and I appreciate that shit so much. So one of the things I try to do all the time is open that community up to everybody. If you in the city, if you in a group chat, pull up on me at the show. Let's do some sound check. Let's chop it up. I don't never have a problem with that. I never have a problem with that. Because it's like, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. So I want to show that, like I said, if you show me love, I'm going to show you love back. That's how I've been raised. That's how we operate as a unit. We just want to keep showing love to everybody who's fuck with us.
Speaking of the unit, tell us about the team. Tell us about the Crossroads situation. There's a lot of heavy hitters in there. Like, how did that come together, and it's just, how do you guys mesh so well? Because the way you guys move is phenomenal. Like, then they dropped the project. Yeah. You guys all changed their avies. It reminds me of, like, MMG when they were, like, going crazy.
We all fuck with each other. We hang out with each other like damn near every day. A lot of us moved to Nashville and shit, so we with each other every single day. We working on shit every single day. We got projects in rotation every single day. We sending songs to each other. We trying to critique each other's shit. How can we make this shit better? Regularly, we always working together. We always hang out. We do shit outside of music. You know what I'm saying? We always connecting, talking, playing video games. The cohesion really just builds from the fact that we all really do fuck with each other outside of the music. We fuck with each other as friends. And that's the huge thing, you know what I'm saying? We show love to each other as friends. And then when the music is fire too, it's like, bro, this easy.
It's a perfect combination.
Like, I don't know if y'all saw the Wish You Well performance up there.
Oh, yeah.
Me and them, they never practiced that shit. That was the first time we ever did that shit together.
Really?
Swear to God. But it's just that we know each other so well. We know the energy. We know how we vibe off each other because we done did dark skin 1,000 times over. How to make shit slide when we on stage together. That's the first time we ever practiced that shit.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it looks like we done did that shit 1,000 times.
Now you can feel the energy. Like, Stu behind the camera, shout out to Stu. He was recording the whole thing, and I'm just like, nah, this is. You can just tell based off the sound check. Like, tonight's gonna be one of those ones.
Ever did that shit, son? Swear to God, first time we ever did it. But like, again, that just come from being around my brother regularly. You know what I'm saying? I'm with him all the time. I know his energy when he on stage. I know what type of energy he brings about. It's easy. I can figure out where I fit in these spaces. That's the whole thing about Crossroads. Everybody knows how to play their role. We kind of like the Warriors. Sometimes Steph don't be on and Jordan Poole got to pick up. And it's not about who's who. It's just about understanding your role and filling that place when it's needed.
And getting the win.
And getting a win, yeah. I mean, if you lose, you can learn from that too. A loss is never the worst thing in the world. Losses help you get to wins. Wins teach you. Wins show you that all the losses have built up to that, but losses teach you how to win, for real, for real.
Facts.
That's a big thing for me, yeah. Because we've lost together a lot. We've lost a lot together, and it's just taught us how to be greater at what we do.
That actually goes into a really great question. I wish I had my phone with me to like shout out who asked this question, because remember we had the group chat going on, and it goes right into it. How do you stay positive, and how do you, when like you're unmotivated, like what keeps you going? Like when you have writer's block or you're just not feeling it, like, how do you get back in the vibe?
I live life for real, for real. I don't believe in writer's block. I kind of believe if I have nothing to write about, I haven't been living, unfortunately. And if I have nothing to talk about, I need to go outside and live. My mind is fluttering with so many ideas. Like, I can't wait for this tour to be over in all real honesty. Like, not that I don't want to do this.
For sure.
But I have so many ideas. I have like fucking 5 projects worth of shit in my head right now. I'm just like trying to get this shit out. And it's like, for me, I just like, there's so many beautiful things to talk about. Like, we in Atlanta.
This is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Tyler. We in Atlanta. You feel me?
18-year-old phenomenon.
18-year-old phenomenon. Yo, side note, I know this is just a random video, but Vel, why you and this nigga Tyler look the fucking same, bro? Y'all niggas look like y'all brothers. Like, every time I see y'all, I mean, y'all hairs is flourishing. I fuck with y'all. Zell still look like Kenny. That don't change. But, like, that nigga, y'all nigga, Kenny and him, I said this a long time ago. I said, because I have a belief that when black people start to look the same, we all from, like, the same tribe in, like, Africa and shit. So I already have a theory that Kenny and Zell might be from, like, their family might be from the same tribe in Africa on some real shit. Like, I dead ass believe that shit. But I think y'all niggas from the same tribe, too.
Yeah, no, we was talking about it the other night.
Yeah, y'all niggas dead ass might be distant cousins on some real shit. So, like, that's how I see the shit, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah. What we talking about?
We was talking all types of shit, honestly.
No, honestly, I had to get that shit off my chest real quick.
Nah, as you should, and we got it on cameras documented. We do. Yo, we outside with it. Now get everyone in camera. Yo, I'm glad he's wearing one. Talk about these. Talk about
the Shiesties?
Talk about the Shiesties.
So, how do I explain this? So, welcome to Gang Activity Tour. This is the land of gang activity. Shiesties are the first key to joining the gang, which is CXR. Gang for familiar purposes. That's what it is. You know, family. Another word we use that for. You know, niggas is hitting with
facts.
That Rico nasty.
Yeah, facts.
And you know, the biggest thing for me with these Shiesties is to really paint the picture and paint the world in which we coming from with this shit. I grew up in a pretty like straight place in Jersey, but a lot of my friends come a lot of different places, and I feel like the whole project basically deals with us working through our masculinity to become better people. And I feel like the best way to start this project off in this tour is to bring everybody into that familiar world that we created from the beginning of the project, and we take you through it in the concert. It's literally a process of us unraveling that to get to the end. So like that's the opening. Like once we do gang activity, we gonna tell everybody we got this fire ass clip.
I'm excited.
We're gonna tell everybody, yo, gang activity starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate. Put your shiesties on. If you ain't about that, like pass to the next person.
Oh shit. Okay.
You feel me?
Now we about to get a legendary show. Like we about to get some legendary fucking shit tonight.
Absolutely, it's gonna be very, very amazing.
I love like all the effort you put into the rollouts.
Bro.
To how much you engage with your audience. Like what you guys are doing over there at Crossroads is incredible.
Thank
For
you.
real.
It really starts with everybody, because in a world where oversaturation is a thing, the only thing that helps you stand out is the detailing.
Absolutely.
By showing your appreciation for the love of the small details, you can find greatness be born in anything. It doesn't matter if it's just one moment or 2 moments. Just by fine-tuning the details. Look at Dende's project. He started off with a car and a woman on it, showing the relationship there, and that was a crash car and the boy beat up. It's about details. It's about literally building these consistent worlds that people can fall into with every new release we have. You feel me?
Man. Is he always this deep? Is every conversation with him like this? Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, man. I pop out for the interviews. Like, are
you ready for this?
I'll be on some bullshit outside of this. Like, I'll be bullshitting with the homies, but like, my mind is always thinking of things, and just I super analyze the world. There's so many amazing things going on. It'd be wrong for me not to see the art and everything.
I mean, even listening to your music, you can tell like
Thank you.
mine's every fucking where, and just how versatile it is. Like I was playing the project for him. This is the first time getting hip. He was just like, "Yo, there's a lot of different sounds in there." I'm like, "Yeah."
I want to say this too. It's one thing to have a project that's versatile, but to see that shit live is different too. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm on the heads of every performer. I know there's a lot of up and coming niggas.
Talk that shit.
And we don't really do this shit talking over at CXR, but I will say this: when it comes to performances, I'm on your ass. Y'all gonna see it here. We gonna see the R&B. Y'all gonna see the rap. Y'all gonna see the alternative. Y'all gonna see everything at these shows. There's only but so many niggas who could do that. I ain't gonna name no names because they're great, and I want to keep that. I want to keep that a little secret. Shout out Kenny Mason, by the way.
Incredible.
Kenny Mason is one of the niggas. Shout out Kenny. Shout out Vale. You know what I'm saying? Like those two niggas right there can do shit a lot of folks don't even attempt to do on stages. So I fuck with that shit. So I just want to let niggas know when it comes to the performances, we on your ass, respectfully.
And there you have it. Yo, thank you for doing this. This is a long time coming. I've been following you since like probably when you quit Best Buy.
Yeah,
like no bullshit.
We shouting out Best Buy tonight. We shouting out Best Buy for sure.
Yo, thank you so much for doing this. We at the Gang Activity Tour. This is Chris Patrick. Where can they find you?
Yo, you can find me everywhere. Twitter, IG at X Chris Patrick. And if you want to find me on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple, just Chris Patrick.
Say that.
That's simple. Thank you so much,
Yo,
bro.
thank you, bro. For real.
For real.
This is love. Thank you,
Of course,
man.
of course.
I'm glad we finally got this done. For real.